After millennia looking at the stars, the Soviet Union launched the Sputnik 1. This event marked the beginning of the space race in the middle of the Cold War. Just that year, the United States proposed a different race: reach and study the depths of the Earth, which is curious, since both episodes represent very ambitious scientific and technological challenges. If you like this content, don't forget to subscribe and like the video. The exploration of space and the interior of our planet are two sides of the same coin, showing our innate curiosity about the unknown and the desire to understand more about our home. The Mohole project was the first deep drilling initiative proposed by geophysicist Walter Munk. The idea was to drill to the discontinuity of Mohorobasik, the boundary between the crust and the terrestrial mantle. This project aimed to obtain direct samples of that layer of the planet for study. However, drilling the Earth's crust presents great difficulties. Project promoters decided that it was best to start drilling deep in the ocean. In 1961, the vessel Cus-1 began drilling off the coast of Guadeloupe, reaching 183 meters under the seabed. Despite the initial good feelings, the Mohole project failed. Although valuable samples were collected, the U.S. Congress decided to divert funds to other areas in the middle of the Cold War, leading to the project's cancellation in 1966. Meanwhile, the Soviet Union took the competition seriously. In 1962, they began digging the super-deep well of Kola with the aim of studying the lithosphere. In 1989, they reached a depth of 12,262 meters, surpassing the Bertha Rogers well in Oklahoma. The aim of the Kola well was to study the composition of the Earth and obtain samples to better understand the formation processes of the bark. They also sought to analyze paleoclimatic records and investigate limits of microbial life in extreme conditions. Over the course of 2 decades, scientists managed to obtain valuable information, although they could not prove Conrad's discontinuity or find the expected transition between granite and basalt. However, they discovered water in fractured rocks and fossils of marine organisms from 2 billion years ago. The project stopped in 1992 due to unexpectedly high temperatures and the collapse of the Soviet Union. Despite the failures, it was considered a success for the information obtained and the rocks of more than 2.7 billion years. In recent years, China has begun digging dozens of ultra-deep wells, searching for resources such as oil and gas. With Project Deep Earth 1, they are drilling to reach 12 kilometers deep with a focus on resource extraction and scientific research. As China progresses, other countries are also participating in the exploration of ultra-deep wells. The European Ocean Drilling Research Consortium and Japan have launched the International Ocean Drilling Program, seeking to better understand the Earth system and climate change. The exploration of ultra-deep wells remains a constant and significant activity. Although it does not attract as much attention as the space race, it is essential to understand our planet and search for new sources of energy. The question is, how far will these explorations go?